Hello, losing weight, ripping vinyl here. Thursday, 14th of August. The reviews and a little bit of other stuff. Um, it was a rather extended workout today. The first record was very long, so I did in the first 50 minutes of using the treadmill, 46 of them was in higher speed. So and I did 68.5 minutes total effective on the treadmill, and what was it, like 49 minutes total, I think. No, 51 minutes total in on the high speed. So I think that's a record when it comes to that. And it felt it wasn't easy, but it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Also, when it comes to the ripping, I have for my other potentially better record player ordered a new pickup, which will be a Sumiko Blackbird, a new low output moving coil version. It isn't even on their website yet. I will receive that, I think, Monday or something. And I also have ordered a project tube phono preamp. So I don't exactly remember what its name, but it should be match very well together, and it will lift sound quality quite a bit, which means I probably, since I bought the new stand there, maybe I will re-rip something from the latest strips too. It depends how much better it sounds. It's quite an investment that I didn't really think I would do at this time, but I have a few audiophile friends still left, and talking with them is contagious. I thought I was cured of the audiophile bit, but not quite. Well, so sometimes next week I will start using that record player instead. I will post a little bit of pictures about that and compare it to the one I use now. So that about that. So reviews of the last couple of days. I had one Clannad record left, and it's another solid Clannad album, doing what they do, and it all sounds very nice. This one sounded particularly well pressed and quiet, so this is one I might re-rip on the sort of new record player, just because comparison. So that should be interesting. Then a record I have seen my brother have in his collection for many years. I never really, I must have heard it sometime, but Lewis Clark, Perspective, written like it would be in the glossary or word book or something. I didn't expect much. I read a little bit about which artists were in here, and I reacted specifically on that it was a lot of orchestral stuff, and that Roy Wood was involved. He isn't particularly much attributed to much on it, but this record has parts that reminds a lot of late The Move, early Electric Light Orchestra stuff. So I suspect Roy Wood might have influenced Lewis Clark quite a bit on this record. It's not quite like ELO or The Move, but you certainly can hear that kind of music, and it was interesting actually. I understand why my brother bought it, because ELO was a big band in our youth. So, and then two rather long albums, classic rock. I didn't know if I would sort this in like the London Symphony Orchestra, like an artist, but because of the name on the next album, classic rock, the second movement, I decided that classic rock was the band name here. And of course, the first classic rock album has Bohemian Rhapsody, Life on Mars, and a lot of Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. It's all the good stuff. And but the other one has maybe Space Oddity and God Only Knows as the most famous songs. The other is a little bit, I mean, Question, which is a Moody Blues song that isn't particularly, well, classic rock. You can say the Moody Blues is a classic band, but Question, that song is exactly, it's complete. The second is completely differently set up and orchestrated than the first, and the first one is more fun to listen to, but it is also technically in almost all ways worse album, which is a pity, because if the first one would have been as well produced as the second one, then there would be no contest. The first one is the one to own, but it's interesting to hear that it was such a big difference between those two, and I don't know if they did anymore, but my brother obviously didn't see fit to buy any more of them, so maybe the second one wasn't as popular. Classix Nouveaux, Secret. This is an interesting. I haven't checked, but I'm quite certain that Meteor must be in here, because you hear a lot of Ultravox type of stuff on this album. It's not as solid or as or consistent as an Ultravox album, but you hear the quite strong resemblance in some songs. So it was a little bit fun to listen to. It isn't as good as Ultravox, but interesting. You should, if you're interested in that type of music, you should at least listen to Classix Nouveaux, Secret. The next album, Johnny Clegg and Savuka, Third World Child. This has to be his most famous Johnny Clegg, that is, album. It has the Scatterlings of Africa. This is a solid album. It's a good popularization of African rhythms and really fun dance music in that vein. this is not a good buy, not a bad buy if you would buy a Johnny Clegg album. It's probably the one to own. Good one. Then the really long one I started working out with today. By the way, the Classix Nouveaux album is probably what I will put on the background of the workout video. This one today, the really long one, I started Ashley Cleveland, Big Town. This is, you see, 10 kroner. That's a little more than a buck. Really sale, only going by the look of the album and stuff. What the hell, a buck. And this is another one that strikes me as slightly religiously music type. Not as much as that Desmond Child album, and this is a lot better. That's not saying anything, but actually this is decent standard music, not the type that I put down to sit down in a chair and just listen to music, not doing anything else, but it's the kind of music that can be around without any problems. A few of the songs are a little bit worse, and a few songs was really well done, actually. So, and the last one, a very short one, Themes from Outer Clubland by Clubland. This is, what is it? Early 90s club music. Really tiresome these days. It really sounds dated. The only one that holds a little bit is the Hold On. Hold On to Love. But well, it's just dated club music. Well, that was that from this time. It became a pretty long review video, but I thought I had a few things to say. Well, see you again Sunday, probably, if anyone watches this, because the last one hasn't been watched by anyone yet. But that's not the big point. See you.